嗨，大家。
Such a crime, 'cause we're in our prime. You will be alright when the stars align, 'cause you are mine.
It was so lovely to meet you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip.
嗨，大家，我是星星，我现在在布里斯本。我今天想要带大家像布里斯本当地人一样生活，不过可能没办法真的那么当地人啊，但就是尽量贴近。这集主要的内容就会有逛一些这里的当地市集，然后星期天呢，我跟 Melody 会一起去摆摊，就在这边摆摊哦，就是我们也去市集里面卖东西给别人那样。然后另外还有就是我们之后还会有一天去 Melody 的朋友家做客，然后他们就是澳洲人，所以会煮很道地的澳洲菜给我们吃，然后也可以看看澳洲人的家跟他们的料理是什么样子。然后我们今天来逛的是只有星期三才开的市集，在这边，那我们现在就一起去看看吧。不管哪个城市的市集，应该都是假日最好逛，所以我现在就想说，平日先不要再乱逛市集，就等假日 Melody 带我去假日的市集了。那我们就下个市集见，拜拜！嗨，大家，我现在在麦当劳，我想说麦当劳的东西可能会是最便宜的，所以我就进来看了一下，然后我就发现他们的薯饼竟然是常态贩售然后单点一个是大概50块台币，可以吃到薯饼，觉得还蛮爽的，所以我就单点了一个薯饼。然后我刚刚看了一下他们的菜单，他们还有卖那种就是有点像墨西哥卷饼的，希望大家不会觉得太吵，因为最近真的就是我的麦克风我已经买了，但是还没有来吃薯饼。等一下，我先拍个照。一样好吃，好爽哦！这薯饼真的是。这个卷饼难怪只要3.9，超级薄的肉只有这样，超小的，难怪那么便宜。我想说怎么那么薄片，但蛮好吃的。我来这边超好看到有店一直在排队，就现在这样大排长龙。我们点了一个 ham and cheese croissant， 然后这个是他说是安格斯牛的派，看起来也超级好吃。哇，这个但这牛肉量，里面的牛肉它在冒烟呢。好吃的耶，其实跟星巴克的那个起司牛河有点像，它的酱应该是酱，它没奶，味道很像。你说它的可颂，纯可颂皮也是我现在觉得最喜欢的，好好吃哦！晚上我会吃完，我要整口试试看可不可以，很好吃，竟然超过我的想象，我以为是那个已经剁的像肉末，可是它是可以吃得到整块的那个牛，看着超便宜，我真以为要买。对啊，我刚才来的时候想说好绝望，结果看到它盘子，它有新的3个，是3个还是4个？好好吃哦，没有超市我会很难过我在台湾是那种，就是如果我早餐想要有点类似犒赏自己，我就会去买星巴克的那个起司牛河，好吃。Bakery 对面有人在表演不知道为什么，很有情调的感觉。嗨，大 大家，我们现在吃完了，然后我们要去
1年1度的市集。这里的市集有分3种，一种就是农夫市集，都是卖农作物，然后一种就是节庆的市集，比较像你昨天去的那种，没什么东西，可是很多吃的，
没什么。
然后还有一个就是会有几个固定的机构，他们会收集很多手作的创作者，那他们就会定期办小的市集，但这个就是1年1度最大的。
台湾应该就是有点像文创市集那种感觉，因为我昨天有稍微看一下。嗨大家，我现在已经到市集了，就是很大，而且我觉得这个市集很赞呢，就是不管在台湾还是这里，我都会觉得非常喜欢的。我已经好久没有逛到那么多摊会让我很想要花钱的市集，我真的要疯掉。我刚刚已经看到3摊很想买的，那我们现在就开始带大家来逛一下这个市集，大概还有90摊没有逛。
It's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive. So come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through.
忘了跟你们说，我今天是仓鼠刚被这个摊位的老板娘，她超漂亮的，然后她跟我要了我的 YouTube， 可是我的 YouTube 是中文的，所以我就给她IG。逛完了，为什么光要变这么黄？好怪哦！这个市集真的是很好逛，我买了很多东西。我刚刚稍微粗估了一下，我花了2、3千块吧。回去再一起开箱给你们看。那我们就下个市集见，大家拜拜。我们现在要走去摆摊的路上，超多，带了2个大行李箱，还有很多东西。嗨，大家！今天呢不是去逛市集，是自己要来摆摊，因为刚好他就是想要把他们家一些二手的东西卖掉，我就想说可以陪他来，然后体验一下就当地人摆二手市集的感觉。我觉得逛的人明显比台湾多很多就是可以接受二手物品的那个程度。然后今天一整天都会在这边摆摊，我会记录一下给大家看。
Just us two, me and you.
现在这么漂亮的建筑物前面，刚刚看好像有一些是我的菜，是不是要逛一下？隔壁在那的东西都好可爱，我自己都想要买，我等一下要去逛一下。
Still can't believe you love me. It never ends. This beat.
That is $1.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. How much? $3. $3. And I got this deal. Is this included? What? Is this included your? Yeah. Okay. Before I. How much is this? $5. $2 I guess. $2. you want anything else? Maybe there?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Okay.
Can I have a look at that towel?
How? Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
This one. This one brand new.
What is that spider?
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, that's right.
How much is it?
One?
For the face.
Yeah, it's for the face.
I'll take this one.
Oh, you want to take this one? And you can choose here for free. Yeah, that's
Oh,
$1.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much this one? 5?
Alright, I'll have this one.
Okay. Yeah, $1. One? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. That camera for sale too. Oh no, no.
It is a really good camera for like
Yeah.
videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, 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 still can't believe you love me. You sell the camera too?
It's our camera. Okay, 2 for 1 if you want. Thank you.
啊，这种。
10块含这个哦。你掉了吗？
掉了。哎，你很勇敢哎。
哦，我没在怕吃新的，我只怕老师。现在是下午的2点，我们已经摆了大概半天，可以出国这个体验真的超级难得，因为通常我们出国都是去观光景点嘛，然后而且这里的天气真的好好。我之前在台中摆二手市集的时候，我快热死，根本没办法好好的卖东西。待在这里就是很舒服，然后坐在这边是漂亮的建筑前面，我觉得蛮赞的。也卖了很多东西，我觉得还蛮有成就感。虽然对话不是说特别困难，可是就会顺便练英文。今天就是差不多这样子体验给大家看，你们会觉得这期很有趣。那我们就到这边啦，大家拜拜。
看起来超好吃的，
草莓。好多、
看起来超好吃的。
很红哎，比超市的还要红。多少钱啊？真的蛮贵的。真的。哦，生菜那种。我们要来买这个12块的草莓，超贵。
Hello. It
is your
looks
name
so
Lucy?
beautiful. No.
Oh, you look familiar. Yeah. How are you?
Good. I'm
Would you
good.
say I look beautiful?
贵草莓，但看起来超好吃。好吃。
I'll be saved by rock and roll. You can take my money.
澳洲必做行程，买咖啡。
You can take the shoes I'm in.
The color is very cool.
Nice latte.
Just leave that old piano. Maybe a chair so I can sit down there and play when I'm old. Take all these things I know, even take the telephone.
There's a time for everyone. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors, and it's enough for this. It is where we very bad.
嗨，大家！继之前我们去摆摊跟逛当地的市集之后，我们今天要来做一件就是跟当地人生活有关的，就是我们要去 Melody 的朋友家，待会就要出发了。 这里超像什么美国影集还是电影里面的那种，就是房子矮矮的，然后很可爱的油漆色。不过他们这个是暂时租的，所以没有到那么的完整的一个家。进来之后，这里是沙发，这里是厨房，超大的。他们的厕所大概跟我的房间一样大哎。他们请我坐在这个位置，就是我们只有大人跟长辈才可以坐的。然后他们说我是客人，所以就请我坐在这。Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Evie.
Hi.
Evie, say hello.
And then you can travel anywhere, depending on you're talking to people.
Priceless.
Apricot.
Dried apricot is. I've on a cracker. I'll put a bit of cheese. Amber is a YouTube influencer. That's what Amber does for a job.
So you have to be very well behaved today because everything is going to
Everything's going on YouTube. Are you going to talk
She's
to
so shocked. So you have been to Taipei before?
Yeah.
Very, very briefly.
Because we were just flying through.
Did you try the blue? Are you game? This one
Okay.
isn't strong.
Oh, dude.
At the same time.
Oh, sandwich.
Crazy. Crazy.
Okay.
I've never done that.
Wow.
So,
Got your apartment.
Potato and sweet potato. And put it back in the oven. It's pretty hot.
oh, yes.
Wow, it's chicken? Wow. Wow.
English people stuff it with a sage stuffing, but my mummy stuff it with mint steak stuffing.
Ah.
So you can try that. There we go. Because I have so many children, and they all like different things.
Jalapeno. 我很爱这个哎。
Did you want some Vegemite?
Have you tried that?
What is that?
Do you want some Vegemite on toast? Like just
I don't know what is that.
I can't explain it.
So this is a very Australian thing.
Australian?
And they put a thin layer on toast.
Oh.
No, not that.
I
Wow,
would
the
say-
color is really dark.
If you need my,
And it has a strong taste.
yeah.
Oh my god.
It's,
Let me get ready. Wow,
Go for it. Yeah.
I need water. They love it? Really? Why? Wow.
Filming in progress. Oh, one of those shoots would be better now.
The color is really beautiful.
Is it?
It is so messy. That's
So
great.
I and then
So we can choose which part
Of the chicken you'd
of the
like?
chicken?
So
Ah.
this is white meat. So you can have some breast, and then I'll get you some stuffing.
Wow.
Now, if you don't like anything, just don't eat it. If you want to bring that,
Yeah.
then could you put salt and pepper on the table? And you got
Thank you.
I'll grab those balls.
哇，好像西餐厅吃饭一样。第一次看到在家里是放这种刀叉。
table. You finish fasting or stuff like that. And then you chill out for a bit. And then you join the house table and you know what you work. Yeah. Talk about having a lifestyle. Eating.
But the kids table is old again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All my cousins.
This is so great.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like
that's
it.
good.
I don't have any equipment.
I'm gonna try and get bucket and bowl. off. Just whack them. It's so much fun.
And so when you were at school, did you ever skip school?
But she was always late. Because I couldn't wake up. And she was always sleeping. I was joking, she slept too much. Yeah.
Do you know in Ireland they don't will they ask you to
At this moment, I was just checking whether she was filming or not because we.
Hello. She's Ella.
When I grew up with my mum and dad, so that the tea would be stewed, like you put it on the heat.
Oh, thank you.
It was so lovely to meet you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, so cold.